Good morning. This is Blue Angel 777. It is January 28th, 2020. I just got back from the lake this morning. Very cloudy. But some interesting signs and numbers I got. The winds are coming from the west. The west is about the west energy is about growth, growing, and so evolving. I'm getting evolving, growing. Also, when the ending of when things end or deaths, the spirit goes to the west, and that's through the Milky Way. That energy, they go back home, and so that energy also. So the ending of things, completions, going back home. And then growing, evolving. And then also the number, I saw a lot of threes. So today's really about balance, a lot of energy of balance and spiritual foundation, stability, and recognizing that and the strength of the spiritual foundation and the stability of that. I saw my crow spirits came in. Messengers, and they flew in at a group of 2 by 2, so 2 and 2, so it's 11 number, 11. Also 4, stability, foundation, and then they cawed 6 times, and they kept cawing different times. The number 6, so that's the balance of, and to be balanced. And at your center point, stay focused and centered, following your heart. We're still in that Piscean energy of intuition, heightened intuition, depths, spiritual depths, and emotions, and this moon energy, and still in the Aquarian energy of visionary, of intellectual understandings and clarities and things like that. When I go to the new moon, the sunrise energy, it's not just about new beginnings, it's also about when the sun comes up, it clears things, it clarifies, it shows things, you see things where it's an understanding of things. It opens your eyes and lights up everything that needs to be understood, okay, for clarity, deep clarity and understanding. So to wrap all those things up, that's what today's about. And then I said the crows caught 6 times, balance. Oh, and also today is, it's the 28th, so that's 10. Or 10 energy is a completion, ending. And that's, I was talking about the west winds and ending, and spirit going off, the ending of it, and evolving and growing from that energy. And at 10 plus the 2020 is 14, plus the 1 is 15. So it's a 15 energy. Death energy, so ending of cycles, and then that adds up to a 6, balance. And the 6 is the twins, the lovers. Okay. So, but the balancing up. So this is about balancing energy. Okay. So let's see what the energy is for today. Well, I just described from the signs of nature and astrology. Let's just see what is going on today. Today's the 28th, so Mars is in square, Mars in Sagittarius, square Neptune in Pisces. So there is some low energy that can cause some negative feelings. So try to stay high vibrational. Try to stay high vibrational. Yes. So Mars in Sagittarius, square Neptune and Pisces today. So for my notes is Piscean energy. Low energy could spark negative feelings. So stay in your high vibration energy. Keep high vibrational meditations, high vibrational music, Mother Nature. Try to be positive. Try to be positive. Try to be balanced in your center. Yeah, in your heart center. Stay in that area. Don't get in your mind too much. Okay. So what's the energy for today for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in the Twin Flame journey? calling the south winds? It's the south winds. Did I say west winds before? I meant south winds. The south winds. That's where spirit goes when it's ending. When it's at death, that's where they go to the through the Milky Way. And I call Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what I need to see. I call the winds from the south. What is your message for us today? Of us of healing, growing. What is our growth? What do we need to work on? Also, I call in Archangel Metatron to help connect with my higher self, my higher gifts, to help do the best reading I can for the collective and the Twin Flame journey on January 28th, 2020. I did do a reading yesterday, and I didn't post it deliberately because it was just so all over the place. And lately I've been getting that energy, so I didn't feel the need to. It's also repetitive the last few days anyway, so I didn't post it. So what is going on with the masculine today and the divine feminine? What is their energy today? How is this energy going to affect them on their journey? Thank you for the likes and subscribes and the comments. I really, really appreciate them. Also, if you could push the subscribe button, that would be wonderful. If you're here now, that means that we resonate for some reason. There might be a message for you. So to subscribe would be wonderful. And I'd just blow out the candle. How come I never did that before? Lately, I've been blowing out the candle. Okay. So what is going on today? Let's see. Got the Emperor energy, the 4. That's the 4 I was talking about, the 4 that came in, the foundation, stability. The High Priestess, 2 of Swords. They came in the sections of 2, decisions. The 6 of Water, the depths of the twins, the past life, soulmate energy, past life energy. So we got the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, and the Queen of Fire. And this is her also, Passion, and the Emperor. Okay, and it's interesting. Okay, a Knight of Fire, 7 of Fire, an Awakening, the 12 energy. 9 of Swords, Sleepless Night. 7 of Swords, Deception. 3 of Swords, Justice. And the King of Fire. So we got the masculine and feminine in here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. But these are the passion, drive for each other. He is in his Emperor energy, and she's her High Priestess energy. So they evolved into, so they are evolving, growing. They're growing, and that's the energy of the South today. And the 2 of Swords is that decision. The 2 of Swords energy is the 2 swords together, but really going in the depths. So it's not really, it could be a decision to be made, but it's also the 2 together really digging deep into each other eternally and spiritually. And that past life connection in the Queen of Fire, in the 3D and in spiritual. And the Knight of Wands is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. Like he's got that energy about him. He wants to come forward. But we got that 7 of Wands, fighting off, standing his ground, his stability. That's the stability and the foundation of who he is, and that awakening. That 12 energy, looking at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to see yourself. Let me see what that one is. Epiphanies, selflessness, unexpected life changes, the need for patience, the power that lies in being oneself, unusual solutions. It's time to review your plans according to the card and look at things from a new perspective. Ask yourself, is it possible that a different approach would work better, although it may feel like events? may come to standstill. This is temporary. So make use of the extra time you've been given to rethink your strategies. And that's that Two of Swords energy. So it's rethinking things. And the Nine of Swords is in that energy of sleepless night. So he's at night really thinking maybe new strategies, new way of doing things, a different perspective on things. Maybe this way I was doing things wasn't working. How can I move forward in the physical? It's not working this way, so changing a perspective and looking at a different angle. There's a Seven of Swords. There's deceptive energy in the air coming from the karmic. And then Three of Swords energy as disappointment, heartbreak, something. And then do justice, the 8 energy. And we got the King of Fire. So justice is fair and just decisions are going to be made here. And do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So he's standing his ground. He has that sword of truth. And that's that air energy, that Aquarian energy. Also the Libran energy. Who are Libras are there. Okay. And then motivation, ambition. So he's got the Knight of Fire and the King of Fire. So he's on, and then the Queen of Fire. So together, the ambition is he's standing his ground, supporting the support, the foundation, the stability. That's the 4 energy that's come in today. So let's clarify this stuff. This energy. Let's clarify this stuff. Okay. So the Knight of Fire energy is the ambition to move forward. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is coming in, a new cycle. And that 10 energy is that completion energy I was talking about. But also the Sphinx is looking towards the east. And the east is not just about new beginnings. It's also about the wise and the understanding of. So the light of the sun coming up really bring to surface truth. And the Sphinx has the sword of truth. I just now noticed that. So he sees truth with the sun is shining and bringing that to a different level of perspective I'm getting. Okay. The Seven of Wands energy. Seven of Wands energy. Yes. A lot of fire energy in here. Interesting. Oh, that's a Sagittarian energy. Is the fire. Today is, what is it? Today is Mars and Sagittarian. Oh, that Mars energy, that's action. Square Neptune and Pisces. So, so this Sagittarian energy is definitely here today. That fire and ambition, passion also. So Mars is action. It is action energy. But there's some deceptive. So you have to be careful with that Neptune energy. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it. Because I don't know Neptune too much. So I'm clarifying that. So if any of you know, please correct me or put in the comments. I'm just saying what Spirit... I do know about the Sagittarian energy and all that stuff, but the Neptune, I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is maybe that's that deceptive energy because it's saying negative with those two together that brings a negative energy. So that's why I'm saying that. So the Seven of Swords, that I don't know why I'm skipping to that. Okay, let's skip to Seven of Swords. I guess I'm drawn to do that. The deception. What is this deception about? Okay. A lot of sevens in here. There's deception about an offering, maybe a job, something, money, an object, an offering, something. Or deception of bringing, coming to a new beginning. The Seven of Fire of Foundation, we got the Ace of Wands, and that's... that ambition that for the drive to come forward and standing your ground. The Seven of Wands, he's holding or she's holding that wand, and then here the Knight of Wands coming forward. Isn't that passion to that energy, that sacral chakra energy? Clarify the 12th awakening. Another Wands. Wow, lots of fire in here. The Page of Wands. That Sagittarian energy is really shining through Mars. That's the action. A lot of action is being taken today. Seven of Cups, daydreaming, and a 7. So we got 3 7s in here. We actually got 4 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7. So it's divine intervention, divine looking back at. He's at a standstill, looking at the past. We got the 7 of Cups of the options, not too happy with all his choices. Looking back, saying, I never really pleased myself. I was just pleasing you energy. So he's realizing, he's an awakening of that, an understanding of that. So 9 of Swords is that sleepless nights and anxieties of truth, that truth energy. That's the light, the Sphinx looking into the east, the morning sunrise. It's the sun coming up, showing things, the surface of, seeing the truth. That's the Ace of Swords. So we got Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 aces here. So the sleepless nights is that he's seeing the truth. And he's seeing the truth and he's seeing the deception. He's seeing the truth and the deception of people's, wow, okay. And he's fighting that, struggling with that within himself. Things are not what it seems. That's what I get. And now we just got another 7. So there's 5 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. If anyone that's seen the 7s. Definitely divine intervention. Huge divine intervention today. So, well, it has been, but it's extra today. Celestial guidance. The yin and the yang, the balance. Again, we're talking about balance. And 5, that struggle, bickering back and forth, causing sleepless nights, seeing truth. Their eyes are wide, wide open, wide open. Their third eye is wide open. It's activated. They're seeing from a higher perspective. The celestial guidance of being led into victory, okay? So the 7 of Swords are seeing the deception, and then they want this new beginning, make this new offer. What are they seeing with the deception? What is the deception that they're seeing? Something out of the blue happens. Intuition, intuitive insight of knowing. The Piscean energy, this Piscean energy that we're in today is here, seeing the depths of things intuitively, of just a knowing. Dreams maybe. I had a dream last night and it was about transformation. Page of Pentacles, new beginning of my message. Maybe they've seen a message. Maybe they received an intuitive message. And it's about this new beginning of offering. And the King of Wands, a juggling energy. My cards aren't moving too smoothly. I don't think I did Sage, did I, today? This deceptive energy. It's faded. The wish is coming through. Through seeing this deceptive energy of understanding, the knowing, the internal messages, a spiritual message with this 2 of Swords. This is some deep, deep stuff. This is deep spiritual stuff of understanding things. It's the knowing. The knowing comes from your crown chakra or your soul star chakra, the 8th chakra. That's that star, that faded star of fate, your wish, alignment of the 7 stars. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the soul star chakra. This is the 8th chakra. Also the number 17, and I'm seeing 17, 717. I keep telling you my number is 1711. So it's the 1711 energy. So the understanding, the deep knowing, and there's something I wanted to talk about knowing today. Like I wanted to do a separate video on just knowing when I first discovered what knowing was. And I discovered it with my divine masculine together on a phone call, because we go into these deep hours of spiritual conversation that we never wanted to end them. And We came to an understanding of knowing what it was on a 3D level of not being not doing the research of Google and YouTube channels and things. This is like raw understanding and knowing, coming to it together without the research, which I highly recommend to really go within and to really follow your true spirit, your inner guidance of who you are, your truth. It's simplicity of that. But I was studying Black Elk Speaks today, and he's a Native American leader, spiritual leader. I recommend that you read his book, Black Elk Speaks. I was studying his direction, understanding of the different directions, and than my native background. So, anyways, is about the universal energy, the universal law, the spirits from the different directions. He's talking about the 4 directions of each messenger, what they have to receive. And like the east energy, the south energy, the winds are coming from the south today. And it's the simplicity of knowing and understanding the feel of energy. So I know I'm going into this, but back to the knowing here of the depths of what is going on today. He really has an understanding and knowing within himself. And knowing is period. It's in stone. It's on a spiritual higher level of understanding. That's what knowing is. And so he has that. So he's making that offer to come forward with the Ace of Pentacles and the star energy of getting his wish, his fated wish. The 3 of Swords. What next to that? We got the 3 of Swords, though. The fight. There's a fight there. There's 2 5s in here, so that's the change that's coming, big change of this shift, this major change, and freedom. Finding that sovereignty, spiritual sovereignty with himself, that inner struggle to release things in that fight within himself, to let go of all that old way of thinking, that old understanding of things. To see the truth is realizing that and allowing himself to let those things go, and the female, divine feminine, to let those things go to understand her inner truth and sovereignty, that freedom, spiritual release. It's like releasing of all things, of forgiving. I listened to Luna Ash, Ninth Dimension, last night. I absolutely love her. I highly recommend her. I'm sure you all are followers are already. If not, I recommend that you do so. She had a beautiful, beautiful read yesterday. A share from somebody else's written information, but also she added on her own. I read it and I was in absolute tears, and I did everything that she said in there. And it was like a wash away, a cleansing. And it was a forgiving everybody, everything. I mean, object, dropping something. I forgive you. I mean, it was a forgiving, a complete forgiveness. As everything is like washing the board clean of the past. And that's what I get here, is releasing and have the deep knowing and understanding of your true purpose, and knowing who you are and the bigger perspective and picture of that makes things so much easier. It pulls you out of that 3D matrix feel, and it brings you into a higher level of understanding, and it makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, you fall into the 3D stuff, but you're easier to pull yourself out of it, knowing. Clarify the 3 of Swords, the disappointment, the inner struggle, the 5 of Swords energy. An idea, a move, action, fast action. This is going to happen real fast, this energy. And then we got the 8 of Wands, communication, quick communication, or travel. But to me, it's a real fast knowing, understanding, quick communication idea. Something's going to happen quickly. Then we get our Justice, the 8 of action, the 3 of Wands energy. So we go the 3 threes that balance. There's a Tower moment. So some type of Tower moment is going to happen, this justice, this action of, and that I've been feeling that winds of change, that foundation structural. What happens is when you realize that the foundation, the spiritual foundation that you have, when you have a different perspective of that, all of the 3D foundation, the matrix foundation falls. Everything, the structure collapses. or what you idea of the structure that you think you had when there wasn't really one there. It's a disappointment and fight and understanding of that tower moment about is that there really was no foundation there. And so that causes a tower moment of understanding that, knowing, taking action, and understanding that this actual foundation, the spiritual foundation, is that unconditional love and desire. This is more about action today. We get the soulmate energy here, but this is really about in the mind of understanding things, of the Aquarian energy, in the depths of the spiritual part of it, and the passion and the drive of action, physical action of that way, but not the actual emotional. The emotion is already there. We have an understanding. We're evolved into that. But this is a different perspective. This is more of an intellectual understanding and a spiritual, deep, deep spiritual level. A knowing, exactly. That's it. 2 of Wands, a knowing. We have 3 2s in here. Do we have 3 2s? Well, the 2 of Pentacles want to pop out. So we got the 2, oh yeah, we do. We have the 2 of Swords, High Priestess of 2, and the 2 of Wands. 2 2 2 1 1 1, 5 7s, 55, 33. I just liked Made for Love's channel and on her Instagram, and it was 30. Another one that I follow that I love, the Caribbean Queen. I love her. She's another one I follow that she's beautiful, beautiful spirit, and I liked her post on Instagram, and it was 33. So I just saw that before I started this read. 33 is a master number, a balance. Okay, the King of Wands energy. There's the intellect going within. So he is really going in. We got the 2 of Swords twice. This is not about a decision. This is about an understanding. This is about 2 different, the matrix and the higher self of knowing, really, really going in with this moon energy here, that deep understanding, that passion, or not passion, but that Piscean energy, and also the deep intellectual. This is that Aquarian energy. So this King of Wands is really blindfolded and going really in the depths internally of who he is, into his core, his heart center. The combination of the depths of the Aquarian with the deep, deep intuitive understanding of the Pisces energy, and that Mars and that action coming forward is really pulling him really in the depths within. We got the Emperor here, the High Priestess together, the Queen of Wands suggesting the physical, and the 6 of Cups, that depth of the connection of the twin flame, soulmate, past life connection, and the 2 of Swords is a deep, deep understanding of that. It's not about a choice. It's about the matrix and as above, so below, in heaven and earth energy. That's what I'm getting. And then with that, we got the 10-10 energy, the judgment. And that today is the 10, 28, that's 10. Also the 1, 1, 1, 1, 3 ones here, 3 aces, if you read cards. But the judgment is the awakening, knowing and understanding the 2 of Swords, going in the depths of his true purpose. The depths of his true purpose. Beautiful. Archangel Gabriel to communicate an understanding of the cross there, of the heavens are coming out, a celebration. The doors are open. It's an awakening, an understanding his true purpose. And then I got a card that flew on the floor. What's understanding of that true purpose? With that being said, we have a completion. We got the 9 of Wands. So through all this battle and struggle, he comes out hanging on to that strength, that 1 wand, and that's the Ace of Wands here. That comes out of nowhere, that Sagittarian energy, that strength that he's given through his actions. be done in the physical. Well, there's some sadness, despair going with it in the physical. With this ending energy. The ending of toxic karmic cycles, fears, codependency, end of karmic, disappointment, in the 3D. With that being said, we have a new beginning, this new world. The 21 energy. The 21 energy. So we got the 1221 in here also. That divine energy. So with that, with the new world, this travel across waters, all the directions, all the elements surrounding. To me, I see that as sweetgrass around them. The Native American medicine, sweetgrass. A cleansing, purity. The red tie, the cross, is the connection with the masculine and the feminine, the twin flame journey. And the blue Archangel Michael, that sash around him, a protection. Archangel Gabriel, the eagle, higher self, the elements, the lion, the fire sign, the earth energy, all the elements around him, the winds of change, I see, travel across waters, new beginnings, a completely new cycle, new beginning. So that's what's going on today, major stuff. So I'll call in the energies for the masculine. Can I have the energy for the masculine today? Ooh. Energy of the masculine today. What's the energy for masculine today? Door to romance. So the doors are going to open up. 33 again. So we got that 33 again today. 33, that master number. Also 6. So it's the balance. And I saw, I was at the lake. I was audioing on my phone messages. And as I was doing that, I saw 3 geese come flying in at the most smooth, together in complete alignment and land on the water equally. And I was thinking the number 3, and that's the balance. Well, today's 6, so it's the balance. One more for the energy for the masculine, please. There's an envy energy. That's that 20 energy. I'm going to read that one because I've been getting that a lot. Envy, people being envious of him, protection, that's what I'm getting with that. Due to his evolving and in growth, and also the feminines, that there's an envy, there's some deceitful energy in here. Also with the energy of today, that negative energy today, that there might be people envious of your evolution, your spiritual evolution. And so I was just talking about that low energy could spark negative feelings. So people that are jealous or low vibrational could have this envy for him. So he needs that protection. And so that energy is so surround Archangel Michael, and that's why I said this here, the sash of Archangel Michael, surround him that blue rays, the blue rays. So the blue rays, so wrap your masculine in the rays, the blue rays of Archangel Michael, also the green rays of Archangel Michael for healing. The envy, let me see. The new door to romance, new beginnings in love. The 33. Also, this is about opening his doors to his self-love and understanding who he is. And the affirmation for that is, I open the door to my own self-love. I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. The more that you love yourself, the more you attract like energy. I said that twice, didn't I? So the 20 energy, this envy, letting go of lack or dissatisfaction. Letting go of that, coming out of that and going into self-love. Shows a woman holding a huge pearl, excuse me, in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. The card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If the card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. No, now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With a shift, all things change. And that's what I'm saying, that he's shifting from that into understanding and self-love. Okay. So the feminine, what is the energy for the divine feminine, please? A man holding a coin, 43 energy. It could be like the Ace of Pentacles, an offering, some type of offering. A man holding a heart, yes. And then action came in. And that, I said the action at Mars, that Sagittarian energy. Also, it's a 17, a star here. So that's that the number for the soul star chakra and the 8th chakra of action. It's the balance of the yin and the yang. As she's evolving, he's coming right behind her. She's the white horse. He's the dark horse. That's the balance of the yin and the yang. And he's holding a coin to offer at his heart. So that's like the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups energy. He has an offer for her, and he's coming in action towards her. And it's faded, that 17 star, this knowing. It's that knowing energy. Oh no, my dog's barking. She's a Gemini. My dog's a Gemini. I think that's funny. Okay. She has split personalities. For the masculine, Michael, Archangel Michael's here for patience. That's that Gaia, the pyramids in alignment with Orion. And that also is an association with the 8th star chakra. You might be getting sick of me saying that, but I just absolutely love it. It's that knowing energy, that alignment with, but to have patience. One more for angels and Atlantis for the masculine. A cleansing. He's going through a cleansing, a healing. And the south energy is growing, evolving. But he has to go through a cleansing, a healing. Archangel Raphael. The feminine, angels of Atlantis for the feminine. Willpower. To have the willpower. I haven't seen this one. The willpower and drive, that strength, that action. You should have the willpower to find that within yourself, to grow. Compassion, finding the compassion, the willpower and the compassion of understanding. Beautiful. To have that compassion within yourself. She's finding that inner eternal strength. Can I have it for, this is the masculine. Beautiful. It flipped the other way, you saw. The Father Sky, trust in the unknown. That unknown energy. That was yesterday's reading. I got this again, and it was the unknown. I got these 2 pillars of making a decision as a 2 of sword, and each one said the unknown. And then I was talking about trusting in the unknown and having faith and all that about yesterday. And then I pulled the last card, was Father Sky, trust in the unknown. And it just kind of wrapped everything up of the unknown. Really having faith in the unknown and having patience and understanding that higher self. This thunder being is coming in as the directions of the west. A cleansing, and that's that cleansing energy. The thunder beings of the west, the storms, the rains. And that higher connection with the Father God, Father Sky, creator of the universe, and that higher perspective, that ego carrying in that direct connection with that higher level of trusting in the unknown or the knowing. Okay. For the feminine, oops, I'm doing backwards. For the feminine, please. Oh, well, there she is. I was reading about you today, too. Peacekeeper. That is White Buffalo Calf Woman. And I was studying the 4 directions today, the winds, and I was studying the Lakota traditions and Black Elk Speaks. So that's Native American culture. My mother is Lakota, part Lakota, and she's the pipe carrier. And she brought in the 4 directions, the understanding of that, of the different directions, the winds and the messengers of each direction. And she's very, very sacred, and she carries that. She brought that pipe to the Lakota people, that sacred pipe, and offering that pipe to every direction, acknowledging it and its purpose. And so she's let go of the need of being right. I guess is going within the oneness within it. That center point of White Buffalo is offering to all the directions in this complete circle of life, and above and below. That's that element within all of the elements, and that center point. That's what this is all about. That's what that is all about. Okay. Moonology, please, for the masculine. Adjustments are required, so he's making some adjustments. And we got 3rd quarter moon energy. 3rd quarter moon adjustments by the 3rd quarter moon. We just came out of the new moon, so by the 3rd quarter moon, I'm guessing there might be some adjustments that he's doing. Major adjustments, transformations. And your commitment is being tested. So and then we got the 1st quarter. So he might have some tests with this negative energy coming in. There might be some tests, and the feminines too, having tests coming in. The feminine, please, energy. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. We're so focused on our spiritual journey and our mission that we're not doing the things that I was thinking that I don't really do anything. I mean, I don't go to the movies. I don't do nothing. So really balance yourself. It's about balance today. A personal issue reaches resolution. So something within might be an understanding or knowing of for you today. A complete aha moment I got. So some beautiful energy. I will pull an energy card for the masculine and feminine together. Can I have an energy card for the masculine and feminine together, please? Oh. Can I have an energy card for the masculine and feminine together? Anxiety. The 18 card, anxiety. There's some anxiety issues there, them together. Sleepless nights, both of them are having sleepless nights. One more for the masculine and feminine together. I think that they just want to... Oh, the sun, beautiful. So this the sun here, they're seeing. So with the anxiety, we got him had the sleepless nights too, and her, I think they really, she wants his masculine, and he wants to be with her also. He's having anxiety, she's having sleepless nights of just dream and thinking about each other, and wanting to come to each other. We have to release that energy. That's that fear, sacral chakra energy. And let it go, and trust in the unknown here, or the unknown here. Trust in that unknown and really release yourself from those fear energy, because it's going to happen all in divine timing. And the sun energy is that masculine energy, and it's also the things are coming to surface. Things are coming to surface. Angel and ancestors for the masculine and feminine together. A hermit, maybe. retreat and recharge, healing. There's a lot of healing going on. Also awakening, the Hermit's awakening energy. A deeper understanding of the universal law, the energy of the Metatron energy, of that connection, that oneness, really getting connected with everything and understanding that we're all one energy. Angels of Atlantis for the masculine and feminine together. So they're both going through healing, and that's the south. Oops, the south energy is growing, spiritually growing. Enchantment. Archangel Michael's enchantment. Let me see what that one says. I really don't read these too much, so. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life? Or are you aware of lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. And that's the Six of Cups energy too, is that childlike funness and playfulness. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its I know what it is, but I can't say it. Perspicacity. I can't say it for some reason. I can see it in my mind, but I can't say it. Compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. That He. When you say He, you can feel the energy from your crown chakra. Okay. So that connection with that higher self of enchantment. Moonology for the masculine and feminine. Oops. Oh, okay. Nothing is set in stone. I hate that card. That's true, though. It's true. Nothing is set in stone. This is as of today. Things can be changed. The answers you need are coming. So more answers are coming. Intuitive, the Gemini, the twins, for the twins. The nothing is set in stone for the twins. That means, that's exactly right. What this read is the energy of right now. Things can be changed for the better or for the worse. It's up to you on how you want to receive this information, how you want to continue your journey in a higher vibrational energy or a low vibrational energy of healing, doing the work within, evolving spiritually, and attracting like-minded energy. So as you evolve and as you love unconditionally and finding that heart center within yourself, you attract the same thing from Him. And that's the action card here of you leading the way. He's following you. So whatever direction you go, He's going with you. So that is the read for today. Please like and subscribe. I offer readings also, and my information will be in the box below. I send you all love and light. Have a beautiful day.